Welcome to this week's edition of Lung and Respiratory Health Updates, covering the latest breakthroughs. Brought to you by LucidQuest. GSK's Nucala, also known as mepolizumab, has delivered positive Phase 3 results published in the New England Journal of Medicine for patients with chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. In the MATINEE trial, mepolizumab reduced moderate to severe COPD exacerbations by 21%. A post-hoc analysis further highlighted a 31% reduction in patients with chronic bronchitis. Emergency visits and hospitalizations were cut by 35%. Regulatory submissions are currently under review worldwide, with a Prescription Drug User Fee Act, or PDUFA, decision date set for May 7, 2025. AstraZeneca's Breztri has reached significant milestones in uncontrolled asthma. The triple combination therapy met all primary endpoints in the Phase 3 KALOS and LOGOS trials. Results demonstrated significant improvements in lung function compared to dual combination therapies, with no new safety concerns reported. Breztri already holds approvals for COPD in more than 80 countries, further strengthening its respiratory portfolio. AN2 Therapeutics has announced a strategic shift following the EBO-301 trial's failure to meet its primary endpoint in treating Mycobacterium avium complex lung disease. The company is now redirecting its focus toward Mycobacterium abscessus lung infections and advancing its broader infectious disease pipeline. New clinical trials targeting Chagas disease and melioidosis are scheduled for later in 2025. AN2 also plans to initiate development of oncology candidates from its boron chemistry platform in the second half of 2025. Vertex Pharmaceuticals and Moderna have paused their cystic fibrosis messenger RNA therapy trial, VX-522, due to tolerability concerns identified in early phase testing. Despite the pause, analysts suggest the program may continue, supported by other encouraging data. Vertex has also reported a $379 million impairment related to the discontinuation of its VX-264 diabetes program. Nonetheless, the company's pipeline remains robust, spanning multiple therapeutic areas. In COPD research, Vapendavir has shown promise as the first antiviral therapy targeting rhinovirus in this patient population. A Phase 2 study demonstrated improved respiratory symptoms and a shorter duration of illness in COPD patients. Vapendavir, administered orally, has the potential to reduce virus-induced COPD exacerbations. The treatment was well tolerated, with fewer adverse events reported compared to placebo. GRI Bio is making progress in its Phase 2A study of GRI-0621 for idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis, or IPF. 24 out of 36 patients have been enrolled to date. Interim biomarker data is expected in the second quarter of 2025, with top-line results anticipated in the third quarter. Early safety findings indicate that GRI-0621 is well tolerated. The study aims to validate the therapy's ability to modulate natural killer T cells in IPF. Synhale has acquired Telaglenastat, positioning the company to advance this candidate into Phase 2 trials for pulmonary hypertension. The therapy targets all pulmonary hypertension groups, from Group 1 through Group 4, addressing an estimated market opportunity ranging between $12 billion and $24 billion. Synhale plans to leverage prior clinical data from oncology programs to accelerate development. Fundraising efforts are currently underway to support these clinical advancements. Stay ahead in lung and respiratory health research. Like, share, and subscribe for weekly updates. Visit lqventures.com or email us at info@lqventures.com for expert healthcare consulting. See you next time.